Dragon Ball Z, History of Gohan, Chapter 3, A Mighty Super Saiyan. Gah! There's no way! I must be seeing things! The flabbergasted King Cold exclaimed, not believing that a Super Saiyan stood before him. The only thing you're seeing is a powerful, vengeful Super Saiyan, the fighter stated. King Cold toughened up and collected himself. No matter then. I'll deal with you the same way I would have before, your little styled shit. King Cold was interrupted by the fighter's fist being slammed into his abdomen with amazing force, done in the blink of an eye. King Cold fell face first onto the ground after the fighter retracted his arm. No way! How could someone have this much power? That's not even all I'm capable of. You saw how I dealt with your son before I transformed. You don't want to know how badly I can destroy you all in this form, the fighter added. Please, I beg of you, spare me, and we can rule the galaxy together. Your strength and my name, we'd be unstoppable, King Cold pleaded, having to lift his face out of the dirt to speak. The fighter eyed King Cold for a moment, watching him beg for his life. The fighter placed his palm out in front of him, pointing it toward the defeated tyrant. A ball of energy began to charge once more in his hand. No! Please! Reconsider! The fighter yelled as he quickly finished charging the ki. He swung his arm back with all of his might and launched the blast with amazing velocity. As it left his hand, he felt his power reserves draining. The heat from the energy had almost burnt his skin. As the fighter swung his arm, King Cold covered his face. He heard a blast and saw a light flash from what seemed to be an explosion. However, he seemed to still be alive. He felt no pain, saw no light. He was still there. King Cold lifted his head to see that the fighter had shot his projectile blast to his spaceship instead of Cold himself. What are you doing? If you're going to kill me, do it now! You could have used my spaceship for your own gains! Why did you destroy it? We don't need your technology, but we could use your strength. There's a certain intent for why I'm here, and we'll need all the helping hands we can get for it, Gohan answered as he turned around and walked away from King Cold. He descended from his Super Saiyan form back to his base form. King Cold regained his strength as he began to stand up. He was on one knee. I am forever in your debt, Saiyan. Maybe we were wrong about your kind, King Cold admitted. He finished standing up, now fully on both feet. The fighter, Gohan, King Cold, and the Z-Fighters, and their friends, were all together peacefully for a moment. Look, everyone, what just happened could have been a lot worse. Gohan and I only got a little roughed up. It's fine. As you guys know by now, Goku is alive and on his way here, the fighter began. What's up with you? First off, you're a Super Saiyan, Bulma began, but Vegeta interrupted. No, he's not! This kid is just using some tricks! The Saiyan race was destroyed many years ago! Kakarot, his boy, and I are the only remaining Saiyans in existence! End of story! Vegeta crossed his arms. Bulma continued. Well, you're very powerful, and we've never seen or heard of you before. And you know Gohan's name. You also know who Goku is, the fact that he's still alive, and the fact that we know he's still alive. How is this possible? It's irrelevant at this point. You'll all find out the details sooner or later. But don't worry for now, the fighter began. But I also know that Goku will be landing here on Earth in approximately 3 hours. There's no way he knows that for sure! This kid's just some crazy weirdo who's trying to mess with us! Yamcha interjected. You can believe what you want to about me. You can even talk behind my back for the time being. But I guarantee you all that Goku will be here in 3 hours. Let's just try to get along for those 3 hours. Yamcha. Blah! He knows my name too! I could sit here and name each of you, and even a little something about you. It might help pass the time. The fighter scanned the area to pick who he would identify. You in the back. You're Vegeta. You came here with a fellow Saiyan named Nappa some time ago. You later on traveled to Namek where Frieza killed you. You are a Saiyan Prince. Vegeta stood, flabbergasted at this knowledge the mysterious man had just presented. He continued, "The Namekian. Your name is Piccolo, son of the great demon King Piccolo. You helped Goku defeat Raditz a while back using your special beam cannon. Then you trained a little Gohan over there while you were waiting for the Saiyans to arrive. You did a great job." He continued to scan through to see if there was any information he could display that would be of any shock to the people. "You, with the blue hair. Your name is Bulma, and you need to lay off the snacks." I kinda feel bad for that last one. She really seemed embarrassed. But in my defense, she did tell me to tell her past self that, he thought. The 3 hours had passed. "It's been 3 hours! Where is your Kakarot at?" Vegeta asked impatiently. I honestly don't know why he isn't here yet," the fighter quietly said. "He was the one who was meant to defeat Frieza, but he was taking too long. Could me defeating him have somehow messed up the timeline? What about sparing King Cold? Did that mess something up?" "It's because you're a clown, just like Kakarot. You're not a real Saiyan. Why are you here, fool?" "I don't know why he isn't here, Vegeta, but I'm here for a good intent, I promise. You'll just have to believe me." The fighter stopped himself. Suddenly, the Z fighters could all sense an amazing power coming nearer. The fighter looked up to the skies. A space pod was approaching its landing. All of them, even Vegeta, knew it was Goku.